Okay. Oh, it's on. Cecil, make sure you're putting on slides because we can see your messenger right now. Or, oh, this is Alex. Interesting. All right, you got it.
Alrighty. Oh wait. Oh crap! I'm screen sharing. I just realized. How do I stop?
What was that? Test 1 2 3. Someone in chat say if they can hear me.
Oh crap! People are here.
Yeah, people are here already. Hello everyone.
Oh man.
Thank you for the feedback. I appreciate it.
Sorry. Hello, friends.
Hello.
Oh wow! I just sent the email. There's so many people. Oh man. Oh my god. Hi, Jonash.
Are you gonna start in 5 minutes?
All right.
We'll give it like 9:15.
Yeah, 9:15. So.
Okay. Okay.
Feel free to introduce yourselves to each other in this really big chat.
Hello, everyone in chat. Make sure you have quality up to at least 360, because sometimes YouTube sets you at 144 quality.
Oh. Oh my god, it's Gina. Oh wow, this is actually quite a lot of people, I think. Yeah, I think oh wow, I just sent the email out. That's pretty crazy.
It's currently 25.
25?
26.
Oh,
still going up.
It's right here. Oh, this is right here, 27 watching right now. Oh my god.
Hello, everyone. Thanks for coming to this webinar.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Thank you for being patient with us, guys. I know we're a bit behind schedule, but everything should be good now. And yeah.
Yeah, thank you so much, Francis. Okay, webinar starting in 5 minutes.
Ciso, if you have your phone up, it would be a great help to Alex to help him answer some questions, or like just, yeah.
Ooh.
I don't know how long it is. How long is it, Alex?
Huh?
How long is this webinar? Someone asked.
This webinar should be finished by 10 p.m. I believe, or it depends on how fast I get through the slides and if people have a lot of questions. So I'm anticipating to be around, I would say 30 to 45 minutes, 40 minutes with Q&A.
Okay.
Yeah.
Since this is a pretty unofficial webinar. There won't be a Q&A link for UChat, but we'll try to keep up with your questions as fast as possible. Yeah.
Alrighty.
Okay, so hi everyone. Again, I am Francis Tran, and I am the webinars assistant for the tech committee, and I'll just be helping them out with just technical problems for this webinar. And if anything goes wrong, I'll have it fixed. And thank you for everyone for coming and watching this webinar.
All right. Hello, everyone. I'll just introduce myself right now to everyone who's here. So my name is Alex Kwong. I am your SAA chair. Oh, the words aren't showing up. Oh, whoa, fancy. All right. So obviously, I go to UCLA. I'm a third-year sociology major, and yeah, fun fact, I was a part of Capital Vision last year. So yeah, shout out to Sacramento City College. Yeah. All right. Let's see. All right. So this is our fall training conference committee. So starting from left to right, top to bottom. So we have Cecilia, who is our amazing FTC chair. We have Scott Lay, which is one of our decorations chair. We have Josephine, one of our amazing EAs, our executive assistants. We have Joe Nash, who is also a decorations chair. We have Tiffany, who's an EA. Aaron Say, who is our dining and entertainment chair. Sorry if I butchered the names. We have Aaron Lee, who has our campfire skits and talent acts chair. We have Olivia, who is our graphics. We have Andy for media. Ethan and Kevin, who are team captain or team activities. We have Catherine for programs. We have Noomfon for registration. Calvin and Kwa for workshops, and then there's me, Sergeant at Arms. All right, so first we're going to begin with what is an SAA? So SAA stands for Sergeant at Arms. So when you say SAA, people don't really know what that is because it's an acronym. So pretty much that's what we call our volunteers that are comprised of attendees who go to fall training conference, and SAAs ensure that each and every attendee has a safe and fun experience at FTC. And next slide, please. All right, so here are the general duties of an SAA. So these include guiding attendees to where they should be, enforcing the code of conduct and campsite rules and regulations, creating a safe environment, and making sure that everyone has a great experience at FTC. Next slide, please. All right, so you guys are probably wondering, why does it matter to be an SAA? So definitely SAAs are a big part of making FTC possible, and it definitely would not be possible without the help of SAAs, because it's really important to remember that you're making a direct impact on each member's FTC experience just by you volunteering your time, which is literally only 45 to 50 minutes. Even if you don't see everyone, you contribute to the experience of the many members that are inspired and motivated at FTC. So have the mindset that you're making a difference and that we need you. And don't forget that what you're doing is important, because I know that this like 45 to 50-minute shift might be interfering with something that you might want to go to, whether it be a specific workshop or say the service event, just remember that you are making a difference, and yeah, you are really important in making fall training conference possible. So yeah, next slide, please. All right, so here are the general SA duties. So you will all be doing the same general tasks regardless of what your shift is. So it is making sure all attendees are abiding to the code of conduct, campsite rules and regulations, answering questions and guiding attendees to where they need to be, and helping create a safe environment for everyone, and also being positive and friendly. So don't forget to have that hospitality. All right, next slide, please. All right, and so these are the different types of shifts that you may have been assigned. So these include the SAA table, main hall, cabin patrol, independent patrol, and amphitheater. All right. All right, so the first shift I'll be talking about is the SAA table. So the SAA chair, which is me, will be stationed at the SAA table, obviously. So if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, you can definitely find me there. And if you're assigned to the SAA table, you will be assisting main hall SAAs in their duties, which will be explained in the next slide. You'll be assisting me when needed. You'll be answering questions / directing attendees to where they need to be. Helping out with lost and found, because that's also something that I am in charge of, and also taking over the SA table if I happen to be present. So for example, if there's an emergency situation and I need to be dispatched, then you guys will be taking over the SA table in that situation. Oh, who is the SA chair? That's me. Nice to meet you. All right, next slide. All right, so next we talk about main hall. So SAAs assigned to the main hall will be stationed outside, around, and throughout the main hall. While on duty, you will be assisting the SA chair when needed. Again, you will be answering questions / directing attendees. You will be ensuring that attendees attend workshops and follow the schedule, and you'll be making sure attendees are not going to any restricted areas, and also helping to direct traffic if needed. Next slide, please. All right, so the next shift I'll be talking about is cabin patrol. So SAs assigned to cabin patrol will be doing exactly that, which is patrolling the cabins. You will be told where to go before your shift. While patrolling, you'll be checking cabins, ensuring that members are only there at appropriate times, ensuring that boys and girls are not intermixing in cabins, making sure attendees are following schedule and are going to all the program activities. And to elaborate on this, so we have something called a medical note, and those are given to people who come to the SA table, and if they're not feeling good, then they can receive a medical note and it'll be posted on the door of their cabin. So if you're ever on cabin patrol and you happen to come across a medical note that's posted on the wall, that means that somebody is there resting. And then also enforcing the code of conduct. Next slide, please. All right, so the next shift is independent patrol. So SAs assigned to independent patrol will be patrolling areas that are not covered by cabin patrol. And this includes the amphitheater, dining hall, basketball courts, etc. And while patrolling, you'll be assisting cabin patrol SAs as needed. You'll be making sure attendees are following the schedule and are going to all the program activities. And you're going to be directing attendees and make sure that they are not loitering around. And like always, you'll be enforcing the code of conduct. Next slide, please. All right, so the next shift I'll be talking about is amphitheater. So the amphitheater, so if you guys looked at the SA spreadsheet that I sent out of the schedule, you noticed that the amphitheater is only assigned during the campfire skits shift, because that you guys will be helping out with campfire skits and talent acts. So while on duty, you'll be ensuring that everybody arrives to the amphitheater safely, and you'll be directing traffic if needed. You'll be guiding members to where they need to be or where they need to go if they need to leave, aka if they need to go to the restroom, the main hall, etc. And you'll make sure that campfire skits go smoothly and that attendees aren't doing anything dangerous. Next slide, please. Okay, so this is very important. This was also sent out in the email that I just sent out with the webinar link. But as of right now, shift change requests have been made based off the responses that I got from the confirmation form that I sent out last week. So as of right now, shifts have been finalized. So from now on, you will have to find a replacement on your own if you can't make your shift. And this is because this is midterms week for me too. So I've done what I've could with the confirmation sheet, and not everybody filled it out, which is completely fine. But definitely just, just understand that aside from SAA chair, I am also a student too, who's also going through midterm. So I definitely done what I could. So I hope you guys really understand. So some things that you guys can do on your part is be proactive. So ask attendees from your club or division who can serve as a replacement for you during your shift. And if possible, please send your replacement the SA resources, aka the handbook, shift assignment info, and you can definitely a good idea would be to forward the emails that I sent to you, because that has all like the information that we need and all the resources that we need. And at FTC, you would have your replacement come to the SA table at the designated time, which is 10 minutes prior to your shift if possible. And you'll have them let me know that they are replacing you, so I know who to check off during that shift. And yeah, so thank you for your cooperation and understanding. I know this is a pretty stressful time for everyone, but teamwork makes the dream work. So yeah, so right now we'll be doing a Q&A, and also here's a attendance form for you to fill out so that I know that you've attended. So yeah, does anyone have any questions? Okay, so Aaron Lee asks, what can SAs do if they want to take on more shifts? Um, from what I know, SAs can only do one shift. I don't know if it's against the rules or against code of conduct for someone to take on more shifts. Definitely, if you wanted, I think instead of trying to take on two more shifts, say if your fellow club member or a fellow attendee from your club can't make their shift, I think it's more, it would be, the first step I would take is try to find another replacement for that person. And if you can't find a replacement, then I guess it would be okay in that situation for you to take on more than one shift. So yeah, I hope that answers your question, Aaron. Okay, so Aaron Lee also asked another question, and that is, what should a SA do when they spot an emergency? So one thing that SAs will be given when they come sign in, when they come check in at the SA table, is that they'll be given a walkie-talkie, and that walkie-talkie will be put on the same channel as my walkie-talkie. So if you ever come into contact with an emergency situation, definitely stay where you are. Walkie-talkie me in, let me know what your location is, and I'll definitely dispatch myself or a Kawanian to that situation. Yes. Let me see. Okay, another Okay, Tiffany Nguyen asks, who do we contact if an emergency happens during our shift? So like I said before, you with the walkie-talkie, you would call me in, let me know where the situation is, and I'll definitely dispatch myself or a Kawanian or anyone who happens to be first aid certified or anything like that towards that situation. Okay, Steve Lopez asks, is it recommended to print out the handbook before going FTC? Definitely, I don't think it's necessary to print out the handbook before going to FTC. I would say definitely the night before FTC or so, I would recommend just reading through it and basically just get the gist of what is going on, because there will also be SAA briefings, one on Friday night and one Saturday morning. And those will definitely be good refreshers for you to know what the basic duties of an SAA is. And definitely when you guys check in, I'll also be going through all the duties with you as well. So yeah. All right. Okay, Don Nguyen asks, about cabin patrol, are guys and girls not supposed to mix in the same room at any time? And yes, that is correct. So guys and girls cannot be in the same room at any time. That is just the part of the code of conduct. Okay, Charlene asks, what if you can't attend the in-person meetings? Um, Luckily for you, Charlene, you attended the webinar, so that's definitely covers everything. Everything that's discussed in the briefing is definitely things that I talked about in this webinar. I'll also be I'll also be emailing out the slides if anybody needs it. I think it would also be a really good resource. So yeah, don't worry if you can't attend the in-person meetings. And also another question that I get asked a lot is if you have to attend the both briefings, and you definitely don't have to. But Friday night briefing is mainly for those people who are assigned shifts on Friday night and are arriving to FTC before 8 p.m. And the Saturday night or the Saturday morning briefing is for people who have their shifts on Saturday. But definitely if you have a Saturday shift but you are arriving Friday night, you can also go to the Friday night briefing. All right. Okay, Tiffany, I hope that answered your question. Nicholas Wright asked, will essays be getting printed out maps of the camp? I believe the maps are also included on the program, but I definitely think that if I remember from last year, I think yes, essays will be given printed out maps of the camp. All right. Kanza asks for cabin patrol. So it like male essays for boys cabin and female essays for girls cabin only. Definitely. Okay, so I would say for SAAs, because you are on duty, it doesn't matter if you are a girl SA and you are going into the guy's cabin, because you are on duty and you are enforcing the rules and code of conduct. So definitely shouldn't have to worry about that. Okay, Ethan asks, what if someone has a shift on Friday night and cannot make it to the SA shift in time? What? Okay. If you have a shift on Friday night, say if you are from a SoCal school and you are driving up and you most likely aren't going to be making it to FTC before 8 p.m., I've definitely taken initiative to assign SoCal schools into Saturday shifts just for that particular reason. So for those who are assigned Friday night shifts, those were reserved for NorCal schools who will be arriving before 8 p.m. I've definitely contacted presidents here and there just to make sure that there's no conflicts in that time. So definitely, if you are from a SoCal school, and you're assigned a Saturday night shift, you should be fine. I definitely try not to assign SoCal attendees to Friday night shifts. So I hope that answers your question. All right. Joe asks, how far in advance do we check in for our essay assignment? I definitely say good ballpark is 10 to 15 minutes at least, so that I can go through a rundown of what your shifts are, because you do need to be on, we will be starting your shift as those workshops or team activities or campfires get start. So yeah, definitely come 10 to 15 minutes early. Steve Lopez asks, shouldn't essays be needed for Sunday as well? Actually, no, there are no essay shifts for Sunday, because all that is happening on Sunday is breakfast and I believe closing session. I think that we have FTC committee and district board under control for that. What do you recommend? Okay, so Aaron Lee asks, what do you recommend essays wear or bring for the shifts? So I believe that. So I'll just say you would wear your regular clothes, like obviously not sandals or flip flops, like closed toe shoes, pants because it's cold. Definitely, if you are working late at night, if you're assigned a night shift, I would definitely say recommend wearing a jacket or some warm clothes. I believe the things I'll also say bring your program because it has your map. At the essay table, when you check in, you will be given a reflective vest and a walkie-talkie. So I would say all you need to do is just bring the appropriate attire for the weather. And yeah, and also bring, positive energy, of course. Okay, Ethan Chen asks, can I bring my own reflective vest? Knock yourself out, save the environment, I guess. That's how it works, right? I don't know. As long as it's reflective. Jada asks, should I bring a flashlight for the night shift? I do believe that flashlights will be provided, but I am not too sure about that question, or I'm not too sure about that as of right now. But yeah, yes, definitely having your own flashlight for a night shift would be recommended. Okay, so Steve Lopez asks, how will weather impact certain essay shift assignments? So say if you were assigned to independent patrol or cabin patrol and it happens to be raining, I will definitely be moving you guys indoors, whether it be main hall or at the other workshop assignments. So definitely I won't be having you guys so say if you're cabin patrol or independent shifts, I won't have you guys walking around when it's raining. All right. Okay, so Ed Blessy Fontanilla asks, what if we forget our map? I definitely think that in the case that you forget your program, which has your map in it, we will be providing maps of the campsite as well. Deborah asks, is there a Wi-Fi for GPS? Because I'm still going to get lost even with a printed map. I would say the map. So I definitely remember during my shift last year, I was really worried about the map because just like you, I'm really bad with like navigation and stuff, but definitely I would say like whenever you have time, just look through the map and walk around the campsite. Say when you're walking in between workshops or from your cabin to the main hall or your cabin to your meals, you'll definitely familiarize yourself with the campsite very fast to the point where you can definitely be in control of like navigating people to where they need to be using the map and the program. So you should definitely be fine. It's definitely not something you should worry about. Okay, so Brian Nguyen asks, what if an SAA is able to be on duty during the shift? Should we prepare for a substitute beforehand? I would definitely say yes. Definitely in a previous slide, I said that as of right now, SA shifts are finalized and I will be closing the confirmation page soon. So as of right now, I would recommend finding your own replacement. That could be someone from your own club or your own division, or just someone else you happen to know who's available to substitute you in for your shift. And you should definitely try to find them beforehand. And all you would have to do is just have them come to the SA table during their designated time, which is 10 minutes before the shift. And they would let me know that they are filling in for you, so I know that I can check you off for your shift. All right. Okay, so Ivan's asked, why is Friday workshop shifts 1 hour and 35 minutes long? Let me see that. I think that might have been a typo. I am so sorry. Let me see. Okay, so actually, so that workshop session on Friday is split up into 2 sections. So I will be making adjustments to coordinate with the 2 workshop sessions on Friday. So I'll definitely keep you guys updated on that. I'm very sorry for the unorganization. All right. Okay, so yes, Ivans, I'll definitely be sending out an email on that so that there'll be clarification on that. Okay, very off-topic question from Justin. What kind of SA family challenges do you have in mind during FTC? So if you happen to check my email, my first email that I sent out, there is a link to a document that is the FTC family challenges. So during FTC, there is the FTC photo challenge. So definitely check out that link. I'll pull it up real quick so I can just tell you the ideas or certain things. Where is it? So yes, definitely check out that email because it definitely has it has the links to every resource that you need regarding SAAs. So for the family photo challenge, some things include creating a family chair, which you would post a video for. You would spell the word fall with all members of your family. And again, you could be really creative with that. Have your entire family take a picture with me at the SA table or just whenever you see me walking around. Attend the SA briefing together, playing an icebreaker, taking a picture of another family, and attending a workshop together. So there's definitely a lot of opportunities for you to get some points. All right. Wow, thank you everyone. Y'all are so wholesome. Are there any more questions? Okay, so Calvin asked, will you go to M-Ball with me? I do not think I will be going to M-Ball this year. Yeah. Yeah. Transfer student struggles. Quarter system's really fast. So sorry. Okay, so Don Nguyen asked, is hot dog a sandwich? So I would definitely say no. And I remember we were talking about this at an FTC committee meeting. Is a hot dog a sandwich? So somebody discussed that if you ask someone to bring a sandwich, would they bring you a hot dog? So I don't think that would make sense because if somebody asked me to get them a sandwich, I definitely be like, oh, I should get them a hot dog. You know what I mean? Okay, there's a lot of questions. Do you know the way? I guess. If water isn't wet, is fire flammable? I would say yes, because fire attracts fire. Okay. All right, so it is 9:40. So yeah, I will be wrapping up this Q&A just about right now. So if you have any other questions, like really like just weird, quirky, interesting questions, just feel free to PM me on Messenger. And I'll definitely write you a very meaningful answer for that. Okay. Next slide, please. All right, all right. Oh, look, it's a pun. Let us be friends. Get it? Cause like lettuce, like let us, lettuce as like you find out at a grocery store. Yeah. So I definitely took the initiative to add as many of you on Facebook as possible. If I wasn't able to send your friend request, it's because I couldn't find you, or like maybe you didn't have a Facebook account. But definitely, if I'm not friends with you on Facebook yet, you should definitely add me. You know what I mean? Yeah, lettuce, get it? It's great. Yeah, also add me on Instagram because I really want to know like what's going on in your guys' lives. Like after FTC is over, I just want to see like you guys progress as people. So yeah, Facebook and Instagram, follow me, add me. All right, next slide. All right. Oh, thank you for attending. And again, add me on Facebook because I love friendos, and also add me on Instagram. All right. Thank you guys so much for attending. And again, I would also like to apologize again for just the lack of organization and communication with you guys. It's definitely been a really hard time, but I really want to make sure that everybody's having a great time at FTC, including you guys, because you guys are volunteering your guys' time and energy during your shifts. And I really appreciate you guys really taking the initiative with the SA Pen Pal and Family Challenges. It really means a lot to me seeing new connections being made, and it just makes like this whole process a lot more meaningful to me and a lot more enjoyable. So really thank you guys. So yeah, can't wait to see you guys this weekend. Yeah, like definitely. All right.